What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna, and for today's video we are going to do my December BoxyCharm unboxing. So I am subscribed to the Boxy Luxe, and it is a Boxy Luxe month. For this box I pay $50 and I'm guaranteed at least $300 worth of items. If you hear any noise in the background of this video, it is my cat. He is playing with a toy. So anyway, I thought we could do a little unboxing, do a little bit of a try on, and without further ado, let's get started. So here is my Boxy Luxe, and let's go ahead and get started with this unboxing. So with every BoxyCharm box, you do get a card. It does have information on the back of what each item is worth. This month's theme is bubbles and glitz. The first item I see right up top looks to be a palette. This is from a company called HipDot. I do know of their products, but I've never personally tried them. This is called the Cenote palette. Let's go ahead and take a look at the color story. So the same packaging that was on the outside is on here as well. It says, "Unleash your inner goddess through the alluring blues and gleaming golds of Cenote, our homage to the sacred underground pools of Mexico, where the Mayans believed they could speak directly to the gods." And here is the color story. This is so pretty. This is like my favorite shade of blue. I love this teal. I love that there's some neutrals in there as well. I'm very excited to try this out. So this palette is valued at $30. Up next on top, I see this red thing from Luxy. I believe this is a brush set. We get Luxy brushes a lot. But anyway, here it is. It looks like a good mix of face brushes and eye brushes. I'm very intrigued by this one. I've wanted a brush like this for a while to get that nice chiseled contour look. And it says, this is called the Luxy Glitter and Gold Brush Set, offering a complete range of brushes for foundation, contouring, highlighting, and blending. It has all you need to create a perfect holiday look. This set comes tucked inside a durable, easy to clean, festive red brush pouch, and this retails for $85. Up next, it looks like we have a face palette from Iconic London. It's called the Blaze Chaser Face Palette. Here it is. It looks a little too dark for me with these highlighter shades here, but maybe I could use this one as a bronzer. I could probably get away with these blushes. This looks like a nice contour shade and a bronzer shade. So I will have to swatch it and see what I think, but this retails for $55. Up next, I have a Butte Teeth Whitening Kit. This is one of the items that I chose. This retails for $89. It says it's an OG smile kit that brightens your smile in 15 minutes. From binge watching Netflix to jet setting around the globe, Butte's mission is to accompany you in the clouds, elevating your self-care routine while maintaining angel status. So yeah, it looks like it comes with a UV light, a tray, and then the teeth whitening agent. So I am very excited to try this because I don't really like the strips, but that's what I use. Next, I love this brand. We have received things from this brand before and it never disappoints. In fact, I used the sleeping mask from this brand last night. This is the Avant Intensive Redensifying Glycolic Acid Day Moisturizer. And this retails for $123, and it says it's the ideal remedy against time. It aims to offer a complete response to signs of skin slacking. Ooh, we could use that. And it's a revolutionary formula with rich texture, combines glycolic acid and mica to correct the effects of epidermal aging. So if you can actually see the mica, basically that's just going to act as a reflector and bounce light off and away from the wrinkles. I hope it smells like the night mask does. It does. I love that smell. It's very nostalgic. It's like an old floral perfume that someone in my life used to wear. I don't know if it's necessarily my mom, but it just reminds me of childhood. Up next, oh, very cool. This is a temple rub. Okay, this is a temple rub by the Lifestyle Company. It is a super blend of oils that can assist in relieving headaches, stress, and anxiety. If this is something that could relieve my migraines, I would be very grateful. Let's go ahead and give it a smell. This is what the component looks like. And it is a roller ball. It says it's supposed to be lavender, but I smell peppermint. Anyway, next, from Sunday Riley, this is the Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. I'm very excited to try this out. I've wanted to try this brand for a while. It says, this multitasking targeted lactic acid treatment rapidly exfoliates and boosts naturally youthful radiance while visibly reducing the look of lines, wrinkles, and dark spots. Its high-potency formula exfoliates dull, pore-clogging dead skin cells to instantly clarify and reveal smoother, clearer skin. And this retails for $85. So I will have to Google when I should use lactic acid. I don't think I've actually ever used lactic acid as a skin treatment before for my face. So I will Google it and I will work it into my routine, whether it be day or night. I'm not quite sure where this fits in. And the final item in the box here is called Rockins Cosmetics Hot Mess Threesome. Well then. We'll be putting the not kid friendly on my channel. Not that it ever is kid friendly, but still. All right. It looks like these are Maxi Glitter Gel Pens. You get black, blue, and green glitter gel eye pens. Blend all around the eye to create drama and sparkly dance floor magic. This retails for $40. Let's open up one of them. I'm intrigued by this green color. So we have a navy blue, a black, and like a pine green. And supposedly there's glitter. I don't know if there's actual glitter in it or just shimmer. Let's open one up. It kind of reminds me of like the NYX like old jumbo white pencil. Okay, so the packaging has glitter on it. Here is the green. That's very pretty. That goes very well with the palette that we were given. I'm going to go ahead and swatch every single color. I don't know how often I would use these. The blue is a little sheer compared to the green one. Let's try this black one here. And there is the black. So of the three, the blue is probably my least favorite, but I do see the most sparkle in it. But yeah, we can definitely try those out with the palette. I may use it as like a shimmer sticky base. But anyway, in total, my box came to $531. I only spent $50 on this box. That is wild. I think that is the most expensive box I've had since joining BoxyCharm. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the try-on portion of the video. I'm just going to pop off camera, prime my eyes, and put on my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. My brows are done, and my lids are primed. So to start off, I am going to go in with this bright blue shade here called Maya. And I'm going to pick it up with this Luxie 209, which is called a large shader that we got in the kit today. Looks like that. These brushes actually have a nice weight to them. I'm going to go ahead and pop that into my crease. I probably should have used a lighter base to get a proper blue shade to make it match the pan, but it's too late now. Just have to pack it on to get that color. I'm not experiencing any kickback in the pan. The pigment is decent. These shades are pressed in pretty hard, but it's not causing me an issue to pick up color, so it's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take this Luxie 205, which is the tapered blending brush that we got in the set, and I'm going to start going in circular motions and back and forth to blend it out. brushes are very soft, which makes me happy because I hate stabby brushes. And what's interesting is the more, I mean, this is not a shit on Morphe video, but the more I've used Luxie and Sigma brushes, when I use a Morphe brush, I'm like, ow, this really fucking hurts. I'm really blowing that blue up and out, and then winging it out a bit. Next, I'm going to go into this shade here called Spirit. And then just tap this here. Just on that outer corner. I'm going to pick up my blending brush again and buff that into the crease. Didn't really do much. Like, at all. Okay, let's try Sacred. It's really weird. I mean, I got no kickback in the pan, but like I said, these shadows are pressed really hard. This is my first experience with HipDot, which is a brand I've been intrigued by for a while, but if this is how their formula is, I'm really not that impressed. Like, do you see how it's just kind of like disappearing? And now this look is turned into something that let's see if I can salvage it. I'm just adding some more of that Maya shade that we played with in the beginning. It's like I added that gray and it just, I don't know. Like, this is definitely not going on Instagram, I'll tell you that. So far, I'm not liking this. I mean, I'll definitely give it another chance before I declutter it. But so far, I'm really not feeling this. But anyway, let's go ahead and cut our crease. This is a Luxie 211. It's called a concealer brush. I'm going to use it to cut the crease today. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this Goddess shade right here. Maybe the shimmers will make up for this monstrosity that we're dealing with. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. We might save this look yet. This smaller shader brush and pick up that shade Escape, that beautiful gold color. These shadows are pressed in so tight, which if you don't like fallout or kickback, that's a good thing, but I haven't experienced anything like that in a while. Those shimmers are so pretty, and then like the rest of the look is like wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna pick up this shade here called Rain on this cute little Sigma eyelash brush. Yeah, lash fan. Just so unnecessary, but anyway, it's perfect for getting that brow bone highlight. There are literally no words for how much I hate this look. It's... The shimmers are pretty though, so I will give the palette that. Everything is pressed a little too hard just in what I've used so far. The shimmers are pretty. I will play it with the neutrals before I decide to declutter this though, because maybe we can, you know, make this work, but it'll probably end up on my Depop at some point, which Hasn't completely been set up, but that's okay. All right. Did we get anything for the face? Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation and my concealer really fast, and then when we come back, we will test this out and see if I can use it. All right, I am back. I have my foundation and concealer on. Let's go into this Iconic London face palette. I did swatch these two highlight shades, and I think this one will be okay for me, but let's take a look. To start off with, I am going to contour with this shade here. It is matte and cool tone, so we will go ahead and contour with that. I'm going to take this contour brush here that we got in the Luxie set. It's called a Luxie 542 flat contour. Just gonna dip in the pan and carve out that cheekbone. Oh, she's pigmented. We will have to blend with something else. To blend that out, I'm going to take this Luxie 512 small contouring and pray that this blends. For bronzer, I am going to pick up this middle tone shade here. It's a good bronzer shade because it has just a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to pick that up on this Wet n Wild Pac-Man brush. Just dab in a couple of times. Okay, for blush, I'm going to mix these two. I'm not a huge fan of satin blushes or shimmery blushes, but I like this pigment better than this one, so I'm just going to dip back and forth between the shimmer and the matte blush. Do I want to blush my nose? Just a bit. I really like a blush nose. I think it's cute. Okay, next for the highlight, I'm going to take this Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush that we got in our set, and I'm going to dip into the golden shade. This shade I think would work for me, but it was like, when I swatched it, you can see the swatches here. I don't know if that one's picking up. Not really. It's exactly my skin tone, so it's not really going to highlight. I'm just going to pick some up on there and see what happens here. Leave a shadow? No. How does it look on camera? It doesn't leave a shadow. That makes me happy. Very lit from within. I am obsessed. Hit my nose. So I really like this. This is nice, and I can use most of the shades. All right, let's finish up this godforsaken eye look. I'm going to take this green jumbo pencil here and attempt to put this into my waterline since we forgot to do it up top. I wish the way it looked on the crayon is how it would look once applied. I know we're working with some, skin tone shade underneath that's going to turn it a bit of a color that it's not meant to be. But it went on really nice, as you can see. I think it'd be one that would stick in the waterline. It's kind of a bitch to apply though because of how large it is. Let's go back into our palette and let's try a color that we haven't used yet for underneath the eye and see if I can get a better gauge of how things are. So we're going to go with one of the neutrals. I'm going to start off with this cool brown shade here called Subsurface. And I'm just going to put that right up against that green in the waterline. And then, since we lost our very pretty blue, I am going to go back in with this Maya shade. And that cool tone brown shade subsurface applied very well. I think for Maya to work that light blue shade, you really have to use like a white base, which is fine. Like I said, I'm going to try the product again. We'll go with a white base and see what happens. All right, for lashes today, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite people online. Her name is Chloe. Please go check out her lash company, Chloe Lash Company. And I am going to be using the style Success. Here is the lash up close. I love a flared lash. I don't have an affiliate with her or anything. I really like her, so. All right, while my lash glue dries, let's pick a lipstick. Because of how kind of earthy and grungy, unexpectedly this look turned, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Posh Spice. This is considered a grayish, so it's like a cool tone, gray toned beige color. Let's see how it applies and looks. All right, guys, here is the finished look. What do we think? I think with lashes, it looks a fuck ton better. But anyway, this, I know it's not part of this box, but the lipstick with this hair is giving me 90s vibes, hardcore. But anyway, this is my Boxy Charm unboxing. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna play with the palette again before I completely write it off, but I do think the shadows are pressed way too hard, which I'm just not used to something like that. But anyway, so that was okay for me. It wasn't like a win-win. I think the shimmers are pretty, but the mattes I did struggle with a lot. The face palette I actually really enjoyed. There's only one shade that I can't use, but I could possibly mix it in with that lighter pink blush, the matte blush, and then do another like an orangier colored blush, so I'm okay with that. These, I don't know how I feel about them. I honestly might just like put them up on Depop or give them to my niece. I don't see me using those. Again, I'll give them another try, but I'm not sure. The brushes I absolutely loved. The brushes are fantastic. And then the other things, I will let you guys know as I use them. So thank you so much for watching. As always, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Please follow me on all my social media. I'm at Shanna-KEEEAQTA on all platforms except for Snapchat. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.